add and subtract integers or combining integers. What we're going to look at first is when we have single signs of these integers, what happens? Well, when they're the same sign, for example, 4 plus 3, they're both positive, or -2 minus 3, they're both negatives. You're going to add the values and keep the sign they already share. Let's take a look. 4 plus 3 equals 7. So we added the values. 4 and 3 are both positive, so the 7 is also positive. Keep the sign that they already share. This here, add the values. So we're just temporarily ignoring the negative signs. We're going to add those values. 2 plus 3 will give you 5. Now the -2 and the -3 are both negative, so the 5 is also going to become negative. So same signs, you're going to keep the sign the same in the end. Now we have different signs. So for different signs, we're going to do the following. -3 plus 2, one's a negative and the other integer is a positive, so they're different signs. Or here, 5 minus 3, the 5 is a positive and the 3 is a negative. The -3 is the same thing as -3. You're going to subtract the values and keep the sign of the larger value. So 3 minus 2, so it said subtract the values, and you will end up with 1. Now since 3 is greater than 2, and the 3 is a negative, the 1 is going to be negative in your answer. So you subtract the values and take the sign of the larger value. Over here, 5 minus 3 equals 2. The 5 is greater than the 3, and the 5 is a positive, so the answer is going to be a positive. Subtract the values, take the sign of the larger value. Okay, moving along. Now what if we have double signs? Those directions were for single signs. Now if you have double signs, you're going to need to follow these rules. A double sign, for example, of plus a negative is going to change to a subtraction. Plus a positive double signs will change to just a plus sign or just addition. Minus a positive number will change to a subtraction sign. And minus a negative will change to a plus sign. Now the double signs must be taken care of first before you can finish solving the problem. Let's see. 2 plus a -3. There's the double signs right here. So those double signs of plus a negative are going to change to a subtraction. So you rewrite the problem. 2 subtract 3 and it will equal -1. Now from here, now that you got rid of the double signs and you have single signs, you'll follow the rules from above, or it's written over here again. Different signs, because we have a +2 and a -3. You're going to subtract the values and keep the sign of the larger. Here I have 2 plus +3. These double signs are going to change to a plus. So 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. These here are the same signs, +2 and a +3. So same sign says to add the values and keep the sign they share. So it will remain a positive answer. This example, 3 minus +4, the double signs of minus a positive is going to change to a subtraction sign. So 3 subtract 4 will equal -1. +3 and a -4 are different signs, so you subtract the values, and that's where the 1 comes from, and keep the sign of the larger value. The 4 is larger, which it's negative, so that's why your answer was negative. Last example, 6 minus a negative 8. The double signs of minus a negative are going to change to a plus. So rewrite that problem, and it's going to become 6 plus 8 equals 14. Positive 6, positive 8, the integers have the same sign, so you add the values and keep the sign that they share, so that's why the answer will be a positive. All right, so when you're doing your integer problems, first thing remember, you always need to get rid of the double signs before you start working out the problem. Get rid of the double signs, rewrite the problem so it is only a single sign problem, and follow the rules. Different signs, you subtract, keep the sign of the larger. Same sign, you add the values and keep the sign that they share. Good luck.